He went Goodwill now.
This nigga went Ricky Bobby.
This ain't Goodwill. Man.
General Motors.
Yeah.
This nigga went Ricky Bobby.
But you're lying because it literally says, Goodwin service.
Yeah. Sorry.
Then it went Oreo.
Sorry.
Then it went Oreo.
Yeah.
This nigga
All
went
sponsors.
Piston Excellence.
Nah, it's that Lightning McQueen Piston Cup. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's that Danico. you were talking about the game. That's that Danico.
Been in the game for 20 years.
Get up out of it.
Don't crash on that last one. On that last lap.
Me, myself, and I.
You alright, bro?
Oh, you.
They keep saying that song.
Alright.
Oh!
See?
Oh, he was.
No.
Oh, wow.
What's up with you?
Shit, nah, man.
You did your first set this week. How'd you feel? You thought, yeah. We're just talking.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Why you're reverting back to how you did at your set right now?
Nah, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro.
What made it crazy, brother?
Like,
how you feel you did?
I mean, bro, I only said it was weird. I only said 7 words through the whole set, but it's weird how I thought about something, and then when I got up there, I just definitely
Why didn't you say anything?
Bro, I'm trying to that's why I said it was weird. I had a story that I was gonna tell. And then the crowd got into it, and then
It just took over?
It just took over. They started.
That's how I know.
Listen.
He's lying about being at Wazoo and walking in the room and bitches screaming his name.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle people clapping. He don't know what it feel like.
That was different. That's different.
How?
What's different?
People are cheering your name.
People cheer when you come in.
No, but I wanted to do better, for that.
Are you inspired to go back up again, maybe?
Yeah, I definitely want to put some more thought into actual jokes this time instead of just messing with the crowd.
You went straight. So you went crowd work first set ever.
You thought he was Matt Rice.
You thought he was Nate Jackson. He went Nate Jackson first set ever. I'm crying.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to go because I didn't like how nervous I was.
Your little brother story, is that the story?
I was so like
that petty story.
So behind, I was gonna talk about. I wanted to make a joke of how oh no, he put me up here. But I also am the youngest sibling, so I'm petty and kind of all put it together. Oh no, that you guys think this is funny. I'm deleting this footage when I get done.
That was your joke?
That was kind of where my thoughts were going, but I didn't really try to
Nah, yeah, but where's the story at though? We told you to tell a story, a funny story.
Well, yes, but that's what I'm saying. I had a story, and then I went up there and started just talking, and then I said, "Oh, maybe I can connect."
Oh, he started feeling it. He started feeling it. He was like, "Oh, maybe I can just get okay."
Right?
They already love me.
Yeah, they're already laughing about and I said I'm gonna delete the footage, so let me see if I could tie this and that together.
But you didn't try anything. You said I'm leaving this. You said I'm leaving.
You didn't say anything at all.
You literally left. You literally got up there, and you looked at you, but you was up there cheesing like this.
You didn't say anything.
Then all you see is X's head popping out that curtain every
I'm trying to see this,
bro. And
you should have sat in the crowd.
That's why I wanted do it again because that was a bad first one. It wasn't bad, but
I wouldn't say it was bad.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. It was
bro. I know I could calm. I could calm down and do a lot.
So you're not gonna go back to that character, right?
What bag was that? Was that inner self, or was that
Is that how you want to be seen?
Was that comfort?
No, I don't know. I remember
Is that comfort? What is that?
Bro, did you get to a comfortable space to try to calm your nerves?
But that's what I'm saying. They was flying so fast that
what was flying?
My nerves, bro. Bro, standing up there and talking, especially when you don't have nothing planned out, is
We called you at your lunch break, nigga, and told you what was going on.
Bro, but I didn't think you guys were serious. I really didn't.
What's your problem?
Life ain't a game.
No, it's not. And that's why I want to go back. Because, not go back, but, do better next time.
There's the next time. That's all, man.
I started to tell you, I really didn't like how nervous I got, how, fast I was talking, how, I couldn't put nothing together. I didn't like that. I want to do better next time. So,
What did you learn about yourself from that set?
like I said, I didn't know I would get that nervous.
How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
It's good.
How was yours?
It was good. Shit. Got some good food. Got some, got a lot of leftovers. I'll tell you that, a lot of leftovers.
But aren't you starting your diet next week?
Yeah, so I got a few days to get right.
You got 2 days. You got 2 days to eat
You're
the
gonna go in a
leftovers.
coma.
Hey,
He's
breakfast,
gonna start 12 steps back.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll be okay. How was your Thanksgiving?
It's one of the most memorable ones ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone made some new food?
There's some stuff blended up.
Some new recipes. You say that? Okay.
It's pretty, I mean, shit. You know?
Do you guys still enjoy feel joyful as you did as you were a kid for the holidays now that you're older?
No.
Or is it like, no?
It's a different type of joy for me.
Yeah,
it's not the same, but I still feel joyful.
That's what I'm so happy and like I'm with the fam. I get to eat. Like, it's just like that energy's around. You know what I mean? It's good energy. There's a little Danny running around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Danny does.
So what's the difference?
I don't care about the holiday. I'm not gonna say I don't care about the holiday. I don't care about the specific holiday itself anymore. I just care about like what Doug just said, like just knowing that on this day, people like the fam's gonna come together, food's gonna be made, like it's gonna be a good energy, or that family energy together.
Yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily care about the holiday itself anymore.
It's just
you
like the activity, like what comes with it.
Yeah, I just like this day for what this energy brings. You know, and like I don't care about the tradition of like the history of the holiday.
Yeah,
but I do still like lean into like the reminiscing of the things you're thankful for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a good like take a step back and look moment, you know? Same with like New Year's.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not New Year, new me, but like popping the firework and then like that clock striking midnight, it's a new year. You get to take a step back and like reflect, yeah.
I've been doing that New Year, new me. I used to.
How many new me's have there been?
More than like 5. I really tried that in college. I said I was really trying it. It didn't work out.
Okay. So with growth, is it when people want you to grow, right?
When people want you to grow.
When people want you to grow, when you want to grow.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Somebody wants you to be this way today.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get to a certain point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like today.
Yeah.
Is it wrong to like try and accelerate that for that person, or do you just continue to grow?
I think it is wrong because, like, you know, if it come fast, it's gonna leave fast.
But
so
what
like,
if you're doing something wrong?
But even from going from wrong to right, like that's any change take time, bro. Like, and especially changing for a person, even if you want to.
Not for a person, for yourself.
Yes.
But this person wants you to change also.
Yeah. So I mean, if they want you to change, they should understand that it takes time. Because I could be perfect tomorrow, but then I could be just back to my old self the next day. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough. That's why it's like, when people be like, ride or dies, like, no, she let me change, go through the ups and downs of changing, and she's still here on the other side, bro. Like, you can't find nothing better than that.
I think it's selfish for you to accelerate your growth for some for
like outside motivation.
Yeah.
But what if you want to be better?
You work at it.
Right. But what if it's
you don't accelerate it because you want that you can't accelerate it to get to get the relation to get the thing you want ultimately.
Like the praise and all
praise or whatever. You know what I mean? To get the acceptance, the praise, whatever. Because then as fast as it came is as fast as it goes.
So you could, if it's not genuine like growth or like building steps,
yeah,
then you could fall back to the old shit easy.
You have no foundation.
I respect that.
Like I said, you could be 100 today, and then you could go back to your old self the next, bro.
But I think with me, I'm like a person. Once I find a solution, there is no going back. I just have to find the solution.
But it's not that there's not. Are you open to knowing that there's slip ups and like mistakes and like not necessarily going back, but you're not gonna be 100%, even though you found the solution.
I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice.
But you maybe not that same exact mistake, but you may stay in that realm of making mistakes in that, you know what I'm saying, certain type of category.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the question I'm asking.
And that's person to person. Like
what if, boom, okay, you figured this part out, right? Mm-hmm. Or you've grown into this part of your life or who you are. But it's like, you're not, it's not complete.
Yeah.
So you can't expect anyone to see growth in you until it's complete.
So, but that's what I'm saying. But somebody's expecting that of you. How do you deal with that?
You can't one, you have to understand that, like you said, you understand that you want to be better and grow. But if someone is expecting that of you, they have to understand that you were just this way. It's not gonna be tomorrow. Listen to what I'm saying. If there's a problem, as long as I can identify a solution, I won't make that mistake again. But until I identify a solution to a problem, I have to see it as a problem first. Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you have to.
But that just comes back to perspective.
Every problem is solvable.
Is it?
Yes.
That's why it's a problem.
That's why it's a problem.
You may not. Then you don't see it as a problem. That's why the first step is you have to see it as a problem. Mm-hmm. If you don't see it as a problem, that's the iffy part. Then there's not going to be a solution.
Because that's what I was going to say. And what if another person doesn't see the problem, you see it as a problem, or you see it as a problem, and that other person doesn't? Then it's there's no solution there. There's only going to be gray area because he thinks there's a solution to it, and they think there's not because they don't think there's a problem, or vice versa. However it goes, right? So that's kind of I don't know. Because that means you can't solve everything. It kind of goes back to that.
You can.
You can't, though. There's going to be things in your life.
No, you can't solve everything.
There's going to be things in your life that went away, problems that went away, that come and go.
There's not enough time to solve. There's not enough time to solve everything.
There's things that in your life that you've just let go because you didn't have the time or you didn't have the capacity or you didn't have the emotional intelligence to just solve it then and there. It wasn't until you got older, damn, in that situation is where I should have did this, but you didn't learn it till years later. You know what I'm saying? Just certain things. Certain knowledge doesn't come to you to solve problems until later or until you've been through it to notice. He's saying notice that is a problem.
Till you're far out of it.
Yeah, type shit. So it's all about learning. It's all about growth. Sometimes you have to go through a certain problem to understand that was a problem.
Yeah. But when you realize it, you be sick to yourself. You be sick.
You are sick.
I shouldn't have did that shit.
But at the same time, it's you never make a mistake twice because now you've learned.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So are relationships choices or are relationships right time, right place?
Relationships are choices and compromises.
So it's not right time, right place.
Or right
person, right time.
I think it's choices and right time, right place. Because you have to make a choice to want to be with somebody.
And that's what I'm saying. Compromises and choices. It's never a wrong... Because realistically, you could be in the hardest time of your life, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You may feel like, I don't want to have someone... I don't want to be a burden to someone because I'm going through the hardest time of my life. Mm-hmm. But that person could be telling you, nah, my nigga, I'm rocking with you. Let's just get through it. But in your conscience or whatever, however you feel, you may feel like, I'm a burden. I need this person to be away from me because I don't want to hurt this person with my growth. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. It's it plays... That's what I'm saying. It's choices and compromises because just because you feel this way or you see it this way doesn't mean your partner or whoever, the relationship, friendship, whatever, sees it the same way. You know what I mean? That person can be appreciating your growth, but you're like, fuck, I'm not growing fast enough. So you crash everything.
That
happens quite often, right? So it's happen. That's what I'm saying. It comes down to compromises and choices. okay, this person's telling me this. Okay, let me go now. Let me sit down, make a choice between like what it is and what it isn't.
Yeah.
How I feel about it in the situation, and then go from there. Because you have to compromise in order for it. Only becomes wrong place, wrong time, or all that shit when there's no compromise. When there's no
give and take.
There's no give and take. There's no give and take, bro. There has to be
Yeah.
give and take in order for a successful, relational, friendship, whatever it is, family members. That's with anyone. Like the give and take has to be there, bro.
Would you guys rather look back on a life you enjoyed or plan for a life to enjoy later?
Say it again.
Would you rather look back on a life you enjoyed?
Yeah.
So you get older and you look back at some shit
Yeah.
and you like, damn, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Or would you rather suffer for enjoyment later?
The sick part of me says plan. Like the work hard, like I know there's something, you know what I mean? But then it's like there's also that side like throughout this, there's a good life lived. So,
I'm going looking back at the enjoyable life.
Okay.
Cause like you could plan it and do all those things, bro, but
it never
but
does.
you're that means you're not in. That means you're not there. You're not in it. You know. And that's just me personally.
You're not in the moment.
Yeah, that's me personally because I need to start living in more moments because I be missing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I'd rather look back like, oh no, that shit was a good time, and I wouldn't change it for the world. You know. What about you?
I don't know. I think naturally I'm like a plan. It gets greater later. Just naturally.
So how do you enjoy the here and now?
Some things I enjoy now.
Like you pick and choose?
Yeah.
That's tough though sometimes, you know what I mean? That's really tough.
Yeah, it makes it hard.
Because like your biggest accomplishment, you may not ever like appreciate it because it'll get greater later.
Can you want something for yourself but not be that?
Yes.
Like you want to be something?
Delusion.
No, hold on.
Nah.
You want to be
You
something.
want to be something.
Yes.
You want to be that.
Yes.
But is it a possibility that you just can't
be
or
that?
aren't? Or you can always be whatever it is you want to be?
I think you be whatever you want to be. I think
And I'm not talking about achievement of goals,
no,
success. I'm talking about like person.
Yeah, a type.
Yeah.
That's tough because now you're not being yourself though.
But how
But
do
you
you
wanna
know?
be.
But
That's
you
you-
want to be that.
That's
brother.
what you like. That's what you want to be.
But like everybody has a natural way of. Everybody has their own personality.
That's like
Everybody
telling
has-
a racist if he don't want to be racist no more, that he can't change and become.
No, it's not
Not
that
racist.
It's not that he couldn't become racist, but you also can't erase the past.
So because he was raised a racist, he can no longer be better, even though he wants to be.
That's what I'm saying. If he came up to me and was like, "Hey, bro, I want to let you know something. Before we become homies, bro, or whatever."
Every time I see you, I think nigger.
That's how I was raised.
That's how he was raised, but he doesn't want to. He's just telling you, when I see you, I think monkey. Whose fault is that?
But that's not how I feel about you. That's just what I think because I'm trained to think that way.
No, that is how he feels. He doesn't want to feel that way.
That's the difference.
He feels like that. He just don't want to feel like that. Is it possible for him to not feel like that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's possible for him to feel like that, but there's still always a part of somebody. There's a part of everybody that like how they word will never change.
Can I let you know something? The only way he changes how he feels about that is if
What?
a black person changes his mind. A scenario.
Nah.
Brother, I promise you.
Nah.
Because look at,
Nah.
in his mind, you're trained to hate these people. What in your mind shifts the thought process? What happens in real life to shift your mind, to shift your mindset? Something in real life has to happen.
But it may not be from that person that you hate.
It has to be though.
No,
Yeah,
it has to be. Like you broke down the side of the road and the black person was like, "Hey, you need some gas?"
Or what if it was his
Like-
dad who told him his whole life that blacks are this, and then he sits him down one day and is like, "Son, I was bullshitting."
Nah, it's not. It's because it's instilled in you. The person who instilled it in you can't change it.
If God came down from heaven and was like, "Jesus ain't real," what would you believe?
Shit.
You gonna believe still what you've been taught is ingrained in you, or you gonna believe God? You don't got nothing for that?
I never that one. I'm sorry. Hey, listen.
If that nigga came out of the clouds,
you ain't gonna get me.
Hey, listen. He got me.
I don't know.
Jesus isn't real. From the source himself.
From the one who sent them?
I have nothing. Listen, I have
Nothing. Man.
How do you guys smile when you're in pain?
Do it every day.
Like this.
Damn.
I perfected that.
How you doing?
I perfected that, bro.
Is that healthy?
No. But it's a way of like, I don't like that pity shit.
You're a daywalker?
I don't want nobody to feel pity for me. Like, because like, just because I'm going through something, don't mean like I'm having a bad day, that my life is shitty, that I feel my life is shitty. Just because the society is saying like, this is a bad thing. Or this is, I may feel bad in the moment. But when I leave my house, there gotta be a different energy, bro. Because you go attract the energy you bring.
I used to accept like the pity. Like if something bad happened to me, be looking around like, oh man, hopefully somebody see that I'm sad or something's wrong. But like you said, like I've wanted to grow out of that because it's not like, even if you accept the pity, it don't change what's happening. It don't do nothing for you. Like, nah, forget that pity.
It's like when somebody die in your family, right? If it's not like you two niggas text me, like, all right, brother, like if you need anything, like let me know. Like when somebody, that's just standard.
Yeah.
Let me know if praying for the family, let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
Like if it's not really from your close circle, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, like that's just generic.
Yeah, that's
how I be feeling about that shit sometimes, bro.
Damn.
You be smiling when you're in pain?
Nigga, I'm a comedian. Nigga, you know my life. Every day I gotta get up on stage and make niggas laugh.
And that standing on that stage, it just takes it all away, or it distracts you?
Hell no. No, it doesn't distract me. It's just like I could just do it. I could do it though. Because it's like it's an act.
Yeah.
You know? It's an act. So I'm just acting.
But won't you have to find something to?
Because I already know what I'm saying. I already wrote these jokes. Like, it's an act. You know? It's an act.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all it is.
Because you can do you can write to any emotion or.
Because you got to think about it. When I'm happy and I got to be mad in a bit, I'm acting mad while I'm happy. It's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Or I got to touch that sad emotion for this story for the punch to hit harder, and I got to start talking different. Like, yeah, my grandma died. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I got to get to that. It's the same. It's the same switch of acting.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
We're working hard. We've encountered a lot of people in our lives. I think before the journey, during the journey. How do you guys deal with like false information? Or is this anything like, if it falls into like the like false information? Are people wanting to share a side of the story that maybe shouldn't be shared?
About us?
About yourself? Yeah, about like, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. Like, is that something we should acknowledge as we continue to grow, or is that something we should just dead?
Like I said, you can't solve every problem. So like,
but my fault to cut you off. It's like we're at a level now where we're still reachable and we're still able to reach out to these certain people's like, you know what I mean? It's in our algorithm. But like, if we view ourselves to be here, do we even like just let it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that something we let go?
It's tough to say when it affects people that's close to you.
But
that's the hard part.
I think we do a good job of like building a great foundation of like, you know, doing good business, treating people right. Not because we want to and it looks good, because we honestly just are like that. We like treating people good, like, and it just makes everything that we're doing and anybody that want to work with us, like,
you can treat somebody right and they can still say fuck you. Right to your face.
Yes.
Right to your face.
Yes. But like,
and you did nothing wrong.
Yes. And then those.
So how do you deal with that? and they take it to the internet, and we perceive ourselves to be here. I'm not saying that they're lower than us, but as far as like internet goes, like whatever, what we're building to be, we're trying to be on this level, and they're trying to bring us down to this level. So like, is that something you acknowledge? That's just something you just leave? Because we're still realistically, like we're here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're not the biggest things in the world, but like we're working towards it. So this foundation laid. Is that something like is that something we should acknowledge? Cause I always felt like when celebrities or like when people who are of stature like feed into that, it's like KD, that should be funny. But like, why?
But like, to KD's point, why not?
True. I'm still a human.
Yeah.
I respect that. I always respect that. But I always respected him also talking to the people, not being overly.
Yeah, not overly like.
I'm famous. I'm KD.
Yeah.
I'm a normal nigga just like yo. So I always respected that, but like.
I think there will always be something that like, no matter how big a person gets, that they will respond to. But like, while we're here, I don't think.
Is it timing? Is it like you just caught me on this day? So like you just caught me in this moment? Like
for me, if it's about me, I don't care. If it's about people if it affects people I care about, then I have to.
Say something.
If it's about me, I don't care. Because that's something I gotta deal with. And I know the truth. Yeah. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody I care about and it's about me and like it's affecting them, then it's like
so okay.
I gotta do something.
I got to.
So go back a little bit what you just said. Someone says something about you. For example, someone says something about you on the internet. It reaches a large demographic. Now it affects it's about you. It affects you in a way, but you don't care. But it affects people on the back end because
that's what I'm saying.
So now you have to care because it affects those people on the back end. Okay.
If it stops at me, like if it's about me, like X rubs peanut butter on his feet before he goes to sleep. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do not care.
Yeah.
But if it's X rubs peanut butter and then he says he hates his grandma before he goes to sleep every night. And my grandma sees that and she gets sad. She's like, you say you hate me before? No, grandma, I don't say that. I have to.
I have to say something.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
is that something you say publicly or to... I think since it was put out publicly, do you say publicly or do you...
To the person that is affecting. And if the person that is affecting... chooses not to believe. There's nothing I can do anymore anywhere.
So should we publicly acknowledge these people who, or do we leave it just only?
No, I think it's personal. That's what I'm saying. Because if it's not a personal contact, direct, then that person's not close enough to you to care. Okay, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In my opinion.
How you feel about it?
What if it's somebody you want to work with though? Or maybe what if something like that?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say it's not personal. It's not on a personal level. So, but it's like somebody.
But it affects future work.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Hart tweeting that out many years ago. He never knew that this would affect him to this level in present future.
Right.
In present day.
Right.
Because back then that was normal, whatever, and then now it affects someone or it affects him. It affects a community of people.
The difference in that is that it was true. Like he actually said it.
Yeah.
So he had to apologize for saying, or he didn't have to apologize. He apologized for saying something he said, right? It wasn't like a made up thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know?
I feel you. Are people liars? Are people considered liars? Can people be considered liars because they don't see things the way you see it from your perspective? Like, there's three sides to a story, but there's the truth. Is each person on each side of the spectrum a liar because they're telling their side of the story? Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
No.
Fuck. I want to word it a certain way. Then I'll come back to it. Then we'll move on. I'll come back to it. I'm gonna get it worded right.
Your perspective isn't a lie.
Okay, fuck with me. Okay, keep going.
It's not. I'm just like, how you see things is how you see them.
That's your truth.
You can lie about what you're seeing.
No, okay, but what if...
But if you're telling the truth on your perspective, that's not a lie. That's what you see.
But what if the person, the party on the other side doesn't see it the same, so they're considering it a lie because they didn't see it the same way they didn't see it from the same angle as you the same way, they didn't perceive it the same way. So they're considered a liar because there's three sides to a story. So if you see it one way, that nigga over there sees it the one way, and there's the truth in the middle. Both be considered like, you know what I'm saying? Can both be considered liars because they're explaining their perspective the best way they can? And there's the truth and there's perspective. So what makes your perspective and my perspective on that side not the truth in the middle?
Whoever is answering the question is telling the truth.
We're both answering the question.
No.
Not saying your
This
perspective.
plant right here.
Yeah.
This plant right here. If you asked me, what do you see? And I said, I see a seed. You asked Herman, what do you see? He says he sees a plant, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to obviously, boom, oh, I'm tripping, I'm lying, because there's obviously a plant right here. But if I'm saying I see a seed, maybe my mind sees a seed from this plant, like the seed it came from.
I feel you.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I feel what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is Herman's more closer to the truth because he's closer to answering the question that was asked. What do you see right now? What do you see?
Okay, that fuck with me right here. What do you see right here? You describe this plant to me, and Herman describes that plant to me. Who's lying?
Nobody. I told you.
Perspective. That's what I'm saying. Because you described this plant to me that's sitting on the table, and brother described that plant that's sitting on the table. No one lied to me. You just gave me different perspectives of what you're paying attention to in that area.
All right.
So like,
yeah.
I don't know. That's why I always be wondering.
Yeah, you can't lie. Your perspective isn't a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there's people that are closer to the truth.
And I respect that answer. I like that answer. That's good. That makes sense.
Like you said, if someone lied on you.
But some people are lying on what they're seeing.
And that's what I'm asking you. Are they lying? Are they just not telling the full perspective of what they saw?
So when people, let's say, like we said, we're getting bigger. So when people lie on us, like you said, it's not going to be that they're not telling the truth. It's just their perspective, Like how they were feeling in that moment, how they thought about it when they're actually making the video to post online.
You could also lie to yourself so much you believe it.
And there's many ways. Like there's a lot of different ways to like.
Or somebody could tell you a lie. Some people's perception is based on lies.
Off of what someone else is saying.
There's white people who believe colored people, black and brown people are criminals because of what Fox News is telling them.
Or how we're portrayed in movies.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So their perception, they may really feel like they believe that we are dangerous. But that's only because their perspective has been lied to. It was built off a lie. So they're not lying, but their perspective may be built off of a lie.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it all. It's layered. It's layered.
And that's what be so crazy to me. I'm just like, that's like you were talking about the racist thing earlier. It's just like everyone has a different perspective of this shit, like of how they see the world. Like how you see the world is not how I see the world. How he sees the world. We have similarities and like agree with certain things, but there's like never. But it's all about perspective and like being raised and different shit. So it's like,
why we gotta see it different? Just because you're tall. You're 6'4". I'm 5'8". That's
5'7".
5'8". That's how that
5'7".
driver.
Okay, that's the lie.
5'8".
That's the lie. What about the truth though?
And that's what I'm.
But what if somebody?
What is the truth?
No, but what if somebody? To what degree do you have to continue to explain until people believe you? Like belief. Somebody said, "I don't believe you."
Belief comes from perspective, though, doesn't it? Like in a way.
Like seeing is believing.
You never seen Santa, but you believed in Santa because we were told about Santa. But then that night you stayed up, that one Christmas you decided to stay up, and you didn't see Santa come, or you heard your mom get up and put them. Your whole perspective changed of.
Or is belief based off of knowledge?
I say knowledge.
Because the more it's not that somebody told you Santa wasn't real.
You just got.
It's that you got smarter and realized it's less likely that somebody's flying through the sky with reindeer
and sliding down these chimneys.
You see what I'm saying? You just got more knowledge on the world.
Facts, but I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the last argument I had about like Santa Claus, not me personally, just like arguing with somebody like that Santa wasn't real or whatever. It was like 5th grade, early 6th grade. There was niggas at my school who still believed in Santa. Pretty tough.
In 6th grade?
But that's the life he lived. But that's his perspective of life.
That nigga was living in a box.
Yeah, where's you from? Alaska?
That nigga lived in privilege. You see what I'm saying? Like,
what class was this?
6th grade? This like 20.
No, but was he in a separate class?
No. This was just normal. Like he could have been joking, but it's just like little shit I remember. But like, I remember like Santa was ruined for me because my cousin told me, nigga, you're retarded. I'm like 8 years old. He's like, you're retarded. You think Santa's real?
Oh, you were in the separate class.
Huh? I'm talking about my cousin. How it was ruined for me.
Okay.
How my knowledge became of Santa not being real.
He just tried to call you special ed.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
I did not.
No, listen.
Yes, he did.
No, I did not.
Wait. You see how I just went past it? You see how I just went past it? Because
No, I didn't.
That's his perspective of that.
No, because
that's your truth. That's your truth, but that's your truth. That's your truth. But what I'm saying is like, people can either ruin your perspective, enhance your perspective, or
what's something that you feel like your perspective was been told a lie that you thought was true when you were younger? Who's been feeding a lie to your perspective? Then you realize, oh no.
I wouldn't say feeding a lie. It's just living the life. Like our parents, they raised us to live a life that they see fit, that they see as a societal norm, as they see as normal, as they see as this is the right way of life. You go to church, you get married, you get a girlfriend, you get married, you have a baby. The American, you know what I'm saying? Certain things. But as you get older, those certain things can change with that perspective.
So is it a lie because you feel like they've been lying to you for your whole life, or that you just realize that maybe
all the people in your life who told you to get married, are they married? And that's not calling you out. I'm just saying I'll answer it too. I'm just saying
a good majority of them, not all of them, but
not all of them.
Majority of them.
So,
or they were at the time.
As a kid, my mom used to, older people used to always tell me, don't do as I say, don't do as I do as I say.
Mm-hmm.
That means, nigga, I'm not living this right life, but live the life I'm telling you to live. That's hard.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's hard to see you go do this and you telling me not to do it.
Because kids do what they see.
I'm doing by what I see, not what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? I'm a visual learner, so it's like, there's certain things it's like, don't do it. Okay, that's a great quote. That sounds really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, you're going to do as you see versus what you're told. So that just kind of goes back to that. That's kind of how I feel about that situation.
Any perspective you feel like you've been feeding a lie to your perspective since you was young? Or it don't gotta be nothing crazy, you know?
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Easter Bunny, whatever.
Easter Bunny's a wild one.
Oh yeah, all that.
You still believe the Easter Bunny?
Of course.
Told you niggas, you know.
Nah.
I don't know. I be caught up on this like truth. Like the truth. The truth is depends on who's telling it. You believe more or less.
Yeah.
And that's what be messing me up.
Were your parents lying for the good or the bad? When you lost that tooth, should your mom have just told you, hey nigga, I'm gonna give me that $1 for that tooth? Or did you feel comfortable with her? Did you feel better with her playing in the tooth fairy and you waking up there's $1 under your pillow? What truth would you like now that you're older, maybe we're to an age where we got kids and the kids are gonna do you tell your kids, hey, when you lose that tooth, I'm gonna give you a 10 for that tooth? Or are you gonna play the game with them? Like, because we're talking about truths and lies, we're not raised on like bad lies, but these are lies that like we have to grow out of to understand like, oh, this was a game. This is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not saying they lied to us on purpose to make us worse people.
But they lied to give us a great childhood.
Or to give us a perspective that there was something else.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's some kids who are Jehovah's Witnesses, different things, they don't celebrate that. Nigga, there's no tooth fairy. Nigga, Christmas isn't real. This is their perspective of life because this is what they follow. This is their truth. But then there's our truth. We have a Christmas tree at our homes.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There's different shit. So it's like, is the lie worth it?
Yes.
Are we taught to lie?
Shit, I don't know, man.
Are we taught to lie?
We are taught to lie.
But to what degree? So now,
for the betterment of yourself, though.
But is that that's where I'm trying to go. Is that better? Is that lie better? Did you have a better childhood because there was $1 under your pillow when you lost that tooth? Did you have a better childhood because you baked them cookies and it was gone in the morning when you opened them presents?
I can't say yes. I can't say no. You know, because like, I wouldn't want to change my childhood. I love the things.
No, it's not about change. It's just about.
But it will.
Is
change.
the lie worth it?
I think so.
Okay,
I think so. But then I do think there's a lot. Like there's a line where it's like, okay, we got to stop.
So the same person who introduced you to Santa is that the same person who introduced you to these like
false narratives,
these white lies? We'll call them little white lies.
Yeah.
Are these the same people who broke these lies to you?
No, it's my knowledge of the world,
and that's sad. That's what I'm saying. Like that's where like that trust issues and shit like that can come from that gets different really from childhood. People don't be talking about that.
You really hate your mama.
I lost this
for
tooth.
2 days.
Why ain't that $10 under my bed, under my pillow? It's like the tooth fairy's not real. Oh, you've been lying. Like,
I remember. I truly remember. I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm sick. It's Christmas. There's no presents underneath the tree. I'm sick on the couch. I hear something start moving. You know, you hit that like. You try to hit that fake wake up. Like, I'm gonna catch this nigga this year. And I open my eyes. Nigga, I see my mom.
come on.
I didn't talk to her for the rest of the day. The next day.
But I don't remember like none of those things being dispelled from me.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
I remember. I strictly
For
remember.
real?
But I also had a older sister. And, you know, older sisters don't care about nothing. Hey nigga, your mama put that shit up.
See, I was the older sibling, so I used to watch my parents do that shit, and I told my mom like, "Hey, mama, you know I know," and she looked at me like, "Don't ruin it for your sister."
But you one of those, you ruined it.
I didn't ruin it until my sister had really like was in too deep. Like, all right, nigga. All right.
You're writing letters. You already wrote 2 letters.
It's all right, man. Like shit. It's mom and dad. It's mom.
She crashed out on you?
Nah, you know what's funny? She never told me she knew. She's like, nigga, I know.
Wait, so she was
I'm just making my mom. I'm just making mommy happy. Like, I'm just doing this to make my mom happy.
she think I don't know.
No, for real, bro.
Oh man. You used to tell your sibling they was adopted? You was on that?
Nah, I never did that.
I got that adopted. Cause she did me with that. So why were you born in a different state? Like, why'd your birthday take so long? Like,
she played the mind.
No, she used to say, why don't you in none of the pictures?
Why don't you look like us?
Why don't you look like a beginning? Why don't you look like a beginning?
All that. So like, what happened to your hair? You know, your hair doesn't change. You know, they don't cut kids' hair off until they're 5. But in this picture, you got braids. But this one, there's no braids. Like, what happened?
Nigga, she's foul.
No, she used to go so deep into it.
She's foul.
And I ain't gonna lie, I used to believe her. I think until like high school. No funny, because it was like, nah, she's making it. How do you know? You got here after everybody. she used to fuck me up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn. I'm not finna lie to y'all, bros. I'm in a blender. I'm in a blender. How you guys get over like, bro? I already asked you guys, but how do you get over like? How do you get over shit?
I can't get over shit in an unhealthy way, bro. To be 100, like in the most unhealthy way, but like healthy for me, I feel like. I don't like shit to linger. If it's over, just let it be over.
Wait, when you say healthy for you, maybe it's probably not healthy. It's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, but it's not healthy.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But like, I'll just stop.
Cold turkey.
I have to. Now, sometimes like, it bites me in the ass, but like most times, it hasn't bit me in the... It's bitten me in the ass before. But like, not most times. So like, I'll just be like, I'm just being real. Not most times.
But in that, once you stop, that moment, like after you stop, the thoughts and the pain and the feeling.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with that?
They can never take that feeling away from me.
Yeah.
What you mean?
That connection, whatever it is, like it can never be taken away from me. So I just appreciate what it was and let it go.
And it also depends on like how the stuff ended. Was it a hateful like? Did it end badly to where like you dislike a person, where you don't like dislike? You know what I mean? Like those are different ways. There's different ways of handling each one of those. If it just ended and like, but y'all was still good, like.
But not everything good.
That's what I'm saying though. But there's different. You know what I mean? Like.
But like, even if something don't end good, doesn't mean you are on bad terms. Like, or you feel.
Nice.
Thank you. You feel like hatred towards that person or anger towards that person. It's just like.
That stuff goes away after a while. Like you said,
exactly,
you kind of like you said, you just remember the
After a while.
A grudge holder, bro.
After a while.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys know that?
I'm not a grudge holder.
No, it's not about it's not a grudge.
No, you're asking me how do I know about after a while? It's because after a certain period of time, the things that were bothering me or affecting me in that period of time will no longer affect me.
If you like somebody,
yeah, sometimes
and you're not with them no more,
and the iPhone memory pop up.
You wish you were with them?
Mm-hmm.
No, I just no. He's saying yes. He wishes he was with them.
I wish I was because, like you said, I remember the good times. It's not.
So if you're
I appreciate the good times.
But like
That makes
also,
sense.
but like
I'm lost.
you have to like.
You guys got me lost.
If I had a partner right now and we were to break up, and she was like, "I want to break up with you, like, because of these reasons," okay, I'm gonna let it be right there where it's at.
But how do you?
Mm-hmm.
So are you not thinking about? Then you didn't like her that much.
Of course, I'm thinking about it, but
But that's what I'm saying. So what are you doing? How is it not spinning over and over in your head?
It is.
So what
I'm
are you
just
doing
not
about
letting-
that?
gotta go. Bro.
I think
What?
What? No,
Gotta
listen.
do
No, but
something.
listen. But
You
that
wanna know what's
stuff.
crazy?
That stuff starts in the beginning, though.
When I used to, this feeling used to happen to me before, like when I was hooping. I was gonna say, when you ask me, when I get on stage,
Mm-hmm.
does like it go away?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it don't go away. When I get on stage, it don't. That's why people always ask me, like, oh, is the comedy getting on stage the same as basketball? Nah, it's not the same. They both have their own highs in different ways. To
Mhm.
me, this is comedy. Getting on stage is the only thing that has came close to the same high as basketball,
Mm-hmm.
and like it has its own new limit of what that feels like. But in terms of like distraction mentally,
Mm-hmm.
nothing has distracted me more than basketball. Like going and like pushing that pain, just going to the gym. Fuck a basketball game. Fuck even competing. Just going to the gym, working out. Like that. And I don't know if it's because like I wanted it super bad, so I was able just to switch into that goal-oriented thing. It was like just being in the gym, just bouncing the rock, focusing on because I'm focusing maybe because stand-up is kind of easy to me a little bit.
You're just talking.
Yeah. With basketball, it's like, nah, I gotta focus on my.
Then you gotta
So
focus
instead of
from
focusing
the
on being sad, like I'm focused now. Let me make sure my 2 fingers is down and I follow through all the way.
because you have to make these 10 in
But
a
like
row.
with hoop, like even like with sports in general, it's just like competitive nature kick in. So it's like these are meant to like take you away from this. From this over here, it's meant to like.
Because if I don't
Feel
focus
that
enough,
mind.
something can
If
happen.
I don't focus enough, I can get hurt. I'm gonna be looking ass out here. Like just certain shit. Like you know what I
But
mean?
the
Like,
adrenaline crash of a game
Mhm.
or a workout
It's
is terrible.
Yeah.
because right when that shit ends, you're like,
It's
I
terrible.
got nothing. I
fuck,
got.
I gotta go back to what I was just.
It's
When I was
terrible.
just escaping, I have to go back to it.
It's
and deal with
terrible.
it.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Facts, bro.
It's terrible.
But like I was saying earlier, like to really get for me, well, before I started dealing with it, I would like act like it just went away, like it was nothing. If it ended, it's over. Like boom. I used to not think about it, and I was okay until something reminded me of the situation, and then I would get like hella sad or try to like, yeah, I would just get hella sad, and then once I realized like, oh nah, you can't act like it didn't happen. Then I just started accepting the feelings that I had for the situation.
So the only way to get over something is time.
Time.
Yeah.
There was one moment, bro, like that really defined that for me too. Though it was just like my grandma just told me, like, nigga, hey, you had your time, it's someone else's.
But how do you see? Maybe it's a problem within me because I don't accept shit I don't want.
But see,
I
like,
can't. I don't want that. I don't have to accept that in my mind.
but what comes, but like,
In my mind, I don't.
I
I can do
I
something.
felt the same way.
I can do something for that not to be true.
Until I couldn't. Until someone blazed my bit. Like, come on. For real.
I mean,
Until you took that break and then you come back from a break talking about, so, oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah, you know, I let Ricky Bobby over here, da-da-da. Come on. This is real, like, you can't go, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro.
but I also learned that like you have to give it your like if that's what you want, you have to give it your all. So when it's over, nigga, I ain't got nothing left for you.
So you're a show your hands.
Nah, you can't show your hand.
No. It's not a.
That's
it's not.
dangerous
It's
in
not.
its
No.
own right. That's
Listen.
dangerous
No.
in its
Listen.
own
No.
right.
Listen. No.
That's
Listen. No.
dangerous,
Listen.
brother.
No. Listen. It's not a. It's a.
That's slowly.
It's that. Right. It's a. But listen. Sometimes.
That'll have you wasting your time.
No.
Wasting
But
your minutes.
sometimes you might have to. You know.
You're playing high hands.
You might have to flip them real quick, real fast.
But,
you know.
brother, but once you see you're tripping though, because once you
No.
show them,
Shorty be having that memory.
Yeah.
No, but
You know,
I see the Ace of Hearts.
Yeah, you think you're going.
That's fine. I wanted you to see the Ace of Hearts.
That's what you think.
That's what you think, brother.
That's what you think.
Listen.
Shorties would be so cold. They'll show you their hand behind the wild card under that niggas. Come
Gotcha.
on, fam.
I mean, bro. I mean, it's all a game, bro. You just got to know what works best for you. That's the cold part. That's the cold part.
But the thing about the game is, brother, like, each player is built differently.
Yeah.
Each player has a different weakness and a different strength.
Yeah.
So when you're playing the game, you can't just play the game to like, oh, I know that player.
No.
No, do you know that player? Do you know that type? Do you know what's the A? You know what I mean? So it's like, yes, it's a game, but the game is constantly evolving.
I mean, and you gotta take your losses and roll with them too, because like them losses is gonna teach you a lot. Because you may run the one that you lost before, you may run into it again.
I don't know why I'm not that type of person.
What you mean?
Accepting,
like learning from the losses, or like
No.
accepting the loss.
Accepting a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not, I don't have to lose.
But you do. Though.
No, I don't.
Someone has
it's
to lose.
not real though. That's the
Someone
thing.
has to lose.
It's not real, so
No,
he doesn't have to lose.
I don't have to lose. If I could learn and keep playing the game.
But not with that player.
I don't have to start a new game.
Not with that player, though.
What you mean?
You want to still play with that player?
You still want to play with that character. You still want this to be your. You guys, Mario and Luigi. You still want that nigga to be rocking with you on the mission.
But look it, if I care about this person, this is the person I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Even if it's done.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn like if that's the person you want.
You can learn from that experience, but you might not be learning with that person anymore.
Actually,
bro, if that's the person you
feel
want,
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
choice. It's a choice on both ends.
You can
It's a
still
choice.
If that person chooses
To
to
call it
also,
quits.
then
If this person
they
said,
ended the game.
If this person ended the game and you're saying no, I want to continue. I have one more life.
You have to accept that.
You have to accept that the game is ended.
But if you have one more life, keep fucking fighting. You got one life.
The game is ended.
You got one more life.
They
Glitched
unplugged
out.
it.
No, it's not.
Rage quit, nigga.
No.
Broke the controller.
But that's the thing.
On that bitch.
That's what I'm
Here's
saying.
the facts. You got one more life.
But here's the facts. When your Xbox used to get that red eye, what's it called? The angel.
The red eye.
Brother, when the Xbox 360 used to go
Oh,
red,
the red ring?
the ring of death, or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't stop that. That shit's over. I don't give a fuck if you just broke your high score. Once that red ring come on, once the console fails, nigga, once the system
Once
fails,
that foundation go
it's
out.
over.
Not all the time.
Brother, the console failed. The game you're playing, you're playing the game on this console. The console fails. Your game failed.
Not all the time.
How you can get around that red ring?
Not all the time.
There's a few. I've done it.
Not all
When
the
the
time.
red ring come on, how you get around it? You're lying.
I've seen it. I've
After
done
the-
it. I'm
The
promise
red ring
you.
came on, you saved your data?
Save that motherfucker.
Sometimes it comes back on.
Sometimes that motherfucker.
Hey, I done came back on mid-jumper on 2K.
Hey, listen. You didn't throw that Hail Mary, that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker, everybody stuck.
Nigga.
And you come back on and shit, touchdown. Touchdown, bro.
Damn.
But that red ring, that's a call. It's
What that nigga Ross say? He said, I saw I love her to death. He said, I pull up and crash the party. He said, on Jupiter's Diary?
He was going down.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
But the walls keep on whispering.
Fuck, I've never day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's on the Karma. That's not on Jupiter's Diary.
Jupiter's
Do you
Diary.
believe in love?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
He was going dumb.
He said, tell me.
Oh, you should
tell me.
Yeah. That nigga Rod. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Rod described your feelings better than Drake.
No, you're tripping because look at this.
I'm not gonna say
Stop.
better. I'm not gonna say better.
Stop.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not gonna lie to you.
He do it better.
No,
I'm not gonna say better.
listen, brother. Drake dropped songs in 2009 when we were in 6th, 7th grade. I heard these songs in 6th, 7th grade. You come to me, brother, I'm going through this right now. I'm putting that same song on from 2009, 2007, and it's connecting to us now. We're understanding it now.
No, but you're gonna be able to say that about Rod.
Of course.
I
But
told
just
you about
right-
my little brother. Like,
Yeah.
he used to make fun of me for. He's like, why? Are you? And then he got older. He called me. He was like, no, I see why you listen to Rod.
But your little brother don't even understand it now. He don't understand it as much as he's gonna understand it in 10 years.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what Drake is to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So the reason why Herman is saying Rod is better than Drake at killing the feelings is because Rod is the same age as us.
Yeah.
So we're experiencing. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, it's because we're moving at the same pace in life.
No,
I'm telling you,
we're not moving at the same pace, but
we are. Emotionally.
No,
emotionally.
Yes,
emotionally.
Hey.
No, yes.
We never got no election.
We're definitely not moving at the same speed.
Hey. We're on the same road.
Emotionally, though. Emotionally.
Put a poll up. Drake or Rod?
But that's not the comparison.
Oh, I like that comparison.
That's not the comparison.
Why?
They're two different artists, bro.
No, they're not.
And you can't say that because Rod literally says, that boy Drake I look up to.
Nigga, you can surpass your master.
I don't think he surpassed him. It's just a different way of a.
You know, like it's not. If anything, Kevin Gates is Rod's sensei.
I don't know. Whose jumper look better, Curry's or Ray Allen's?
Ray Allen got a nice jumper.
Curry.
They say Ray Allen has a perfect jump shot.
He really do.
But Curry is the best shooter ever.
Clay
You see what I'm saying?
Clay jumper better than Ray Allen.
They say Clay got a perfect jump shot, right? So it's really like a thing was like, it's just up to you. It's not like who's better.
No facts. As much as I like Rod and I like Drake, bro, there's like other artists who are very more descriptive than them two.
Yes.
And they connect like in a different way. So I don't know. It's just all about perspective. But like what you're going through at the time, that's what's so dope with music.
Yeah.
Like some shit from the 90s can hit right now for us.
But the reason why I like Rod and Drake for the same reasons so much is because they've described the most things I connect with emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So there can be an artist that says some couple things. Oh shit, that's facts. I fuck with that song. Download. But like Rod and Drake, they're always saying something. I can always. You know what I mean?
Makes you feel like you're on the right track. That's all it is.
Or the wrong one.
Or the wrong one, brother. For real.
Or the wrong one. Like, damn, I did crash that. How many of your relationships are your fault? Your failed relationships?
All of them.
For real?
No. Like 2 or 3.
Why did you just say that?
Nah, like 2 or 3 though, for real though.
Bro, that truth came out the first time. All of them, brother?
Not 2 or 3.
All of them?
Like all of them, because you're taking responsibility where you feel like you could have did better.
No, yeah, like circumstance.
So
like,
who was it? So the ones that aren't your fault, is it the other person's fault?
No, circumstance. It's circumstantial.
You're still on that?
I mean, brother, that's just my truth, I feel like.
But we just got done talking about it. It's about choices
and
sacrifices. And compromises.
True. If y'all agree with that. But I don't think y'all agree with that.
Nigga, you agree with it though.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. But like the choices and the circumstance, the choices and the compromise come down to the circumstances that were in my life, or in our lives.
But regardless of the circumstance, you always have a choice and compromise that can be made.
And I was willing to make a choice and compromise, but
they weren't?
Yeah.
So that means it's their fault.
But I won't blame them.
You're being the better man.
I'll take it.
That's crazy.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's deep. What about you, Herm?
Let me think about it real quick.
And when you say like,
whose fault that it ended?
Okay, one.
Yeah.
One.
Did you count yours as girlfriends?
No.
Somebody asked you how many girlfriends have you had, what would you say?
2.
You would?
Yeah.
2?
You know what's crazy? And I think I know the ones you're counting. The ones you're counting, to me, aren't relationships.
Yes, but
the ones you're not counting, those are the closest things you've had to relationships.
Yes, no. I feel him because
how?
Because it's the. Do you like the calves and the
calves?
He's counting that.
Why are you counting that?
Because it's
because that was his girlfriend,
right?
That's the title.
Ass.
Yeah,
he's counting.
You know what I mean? And Mamba Samba.
Yeah, that wasn't
Mamba Samba.
Go get checked out.
Mariachi music?
Yeah.
Oh. You probably should get that taken down.
That's like, come on, dog.
You probably should go do that.
I'll cut this shit.
No, keep that shit in there. Nigga, what are you doing? Oh my god.
Yeah. That's the two I'm counting because
Got diarrhea. My stomach hurts.
yeah.
Where's she going?
Yeah. So those two. But I feel what he's saying, like, you count those, but he's right. I count those because those are the ones I've actually asked. The others I haven't asked.
I would count one of them. I would count mariachi. I would count that one.
The first one?
No, the second one.
No, I'm saying, you don't count the first one. I mean, I don't.
I'm not counting calves, bro.
Listen. Like you said, I'm just trying to be a better man. I can't act like it didn't happen.
No.
I mean, if you're counting calves, you got to count Marshawn.
No, that's the same thing.
That's the same person.
Oh, okay. Not calves. Not calves. The other one.
Yeah, okay.
Who?
The one you...
He got cut.
And
she
I
dumped
guess.
him.
Okay, so 3.
That return, he got cut on that return?
No. He got cut from the basketball team, then she dumped him.
Oh.
Don't say it like that.
No.
That's what happened.
Yeah, you got to count that
He
one.
has to count that.
Okay, yeah.
The only one you can't...
That's all high school, though, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the
You
problem.
got to count the other one, though. You got to count that favorite recipe.
He should.
But listen,
that's what I'm saying. That's
but
the
listen,
problem.
but that's why I feel like it's my fault because a lot of situations I've been in was reflecting like, oh no, I didn't have to act like that. Not saying I acted bad, but
You be too cool.
listen. When I
No,
said
you do.
no, but listen.
No,
when
but
I
listen though, nigga.
Listen. Listen.
I'm telling you what it is. Listen, nigga.
I'm not saying when I say acting bad, I want to clarify that like I wasn't like
Who's bad? You turned into Michael Jackson.
It wasn't like I was treating somebody wrong or like being mean.
You weren't expressing yourself. That's treating somebody wrong.
But listen, I thought I was because I thought I was. I thought I was being more open than what I really was.
Because you opened your zipper?
Because you're getting some neck?
Because you unbuttoned your pants on the bitch.
No. I thought I was being more open than what was really happening in real time. So that's why I say like those ones are my fault.
Maybe you just didn't know yourself yet.
And that's why I take, like you said, that's why I take the blame for it because
I take the blame for that.
You know what I mean? Because I'm putting a blame on someone else for you not knowing yourself in that time or in that moment of time. It's not fair. You know, I can sit here and say they said something crazy to me or like you know, you can send them flowers and they tell you like.
How long do you play phone tag with somebody?
No, can I ask you guys this?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I'm really asking you guys this.
Okay.
Like, there's a certain level of pride we each got, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a certain level of like, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Right? But you really care about this person.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you try and show this person who you like genuinely are until it starts crossing their like
your lines,
your pride line, or like that ego in you? Or if you really care about this person, all that has to go out the window.
You know what's crazy? I can really care about stuff. And I think this goes back to like what you were asking me earlier. How many of them was my fault? I said all of them because I think I was too prideful to admit some of my mistakes and said earlier, like in earlier situations or relationships. So it's not like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that line is always when someone points out not an obvious problem, but like, or I feel disrespected or what's the word? When someone betrayed. If I feel betrayed or disrespected, automatically.
The lines come.
My pride and ego gets involved,
and that's when you start.
That's the pattern I've been in like with certain relationships and shit. So it's like, then I automatically will leave you the fuck alone.
If you feel or if they feel,
I feel.
But if you did wrong, and they're making you prove to them that you're not a wrong person, it was just a mistake. how long do you stay in that?
That's what I'm saying. Once I try to like once or twice. Once I try.
But do you really care about them then?
I do, but it's to a certain point where it's like
you're not just gonna keep playing with me.
You're not gonna keep playing with me, bro. And it's like you're not gonna. There comes to a certain point where like women and like even relationships, it's just like they're not gonna believe it. They don't believe it. Even if you were to show them in their head, this is you already. They don't believe it.
I learned that out. I
don't
really
know.
did
I don't know
learn
if that's
that.
true, bro.
No, that's true. Because it goes back to perspective of people.
I think
you've portrayed yourself this way for this long amount of time. So now for you to lose this person and then want to change everything after losing this person, it's not. They don't believe it.
This is what I think the problem is a lot of the time for people in these situations. They're spending time trying to change that person's perspective on them instead of turning the lens and trying to show them your perspective. No,
why you did it?
Why? Yeah, stop trying to change how they see the situation. You're not going to be able to do that.
No.
But what you can possibly do is let them see if it's genuine. Some niggas out here making mistakes. And they're not really even mistakes. You just really don't give a fuck about that person. You're just a fucked up person. There's some niggas making mistakes who doing dumbass shit, but then they do care about this person.
Yeah.
So if you allow this person to see your lens, if it's a genuine lens, if it's a genuine perspective, I feel like you may have a chance. Like they're not thinking that this is acceptable or okay.
Yes.
But it's like if you could show them where you're coming from, I feel like you have a chance of growth from that.
You do have a chance, and it's slim. But if you get that chance, you have to.
Do you know why that's a hard scenario?
Because now you're not being yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that person is not being themselves either, brother.
The dude that killed Luigi, the dude that killed the CEO, the billionaire, the healthcare dude. Yeah. From his lens, he had a reason he killed him.
Yes.
From the family of the CEO of the healthcare dude, that's wrong, right?
Yes.
Period. This is both how they feel.
Yes.
If Luigi is able to show them his lens, I'm not saying they agree with what happened or they support what happened, but they can understand more of the situation in depth.
Yes.
That goes back to how you were because realistically, Luigi had money and he went broke, whatever. I think that's the story is. He had money, he went broke. They was charging his grandma. He killed the nigga who was charging his grandma all the money for the healthcare.
Okay.
The family, the nigga who he killed, never went broke. So they'll never understand that part of his story.
Have you seen Dear John?
I have seen
Or John Q.
John Q with Denzel.
Have you seen that?
With his son.
Yes.
Fam. But some niggas will never understand that because they've never understood. They understand I'll do anything for my kid, but they never understand that I've been in this position in life.
But that's what I'm saying. So to everybody, to the doctor or to whoever, he's holding them hostage at gunpoint.
Yes.
Forcing them to give surgery to his son. Right?
Yeah.
That's wrong. You're holding somebody at gunpoint. That's wrong.
Yes.
We're not trying to change that lens, that perspective. All Denzel had to do was try to flip the binocular. Like
if this was you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, but sometimes that's hard to say, like, if this was you, because some niggas can't flip their mindset to be in your shoes.
But yes, I agree. Some people struggle with it. Everybody can. It's just about what you're putting your time into. And I bring this back full circle. It's like when you're trying to convince this person in your relationship to continue to grow or whatever, people got to stop trying to spend time changing how they think or feel about it. No, that's how they rightfully feel and think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what you can do is try to explain
and show
them
the
change or your perspective or the genuineness in how you see and think. Like if it's genuine.
But does that hurt you? Does more pride get involved and more ego get involved if they deny the change and if they deny what you're showing them? Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
If they deny that,
and that's what I was asking you guys. How long do you guys stay in that?
Not too long, because it's like at some point you're gonna start to feel like
you're losing yourself.
What am I doing this for? You know what I mean? Because there's always a purpose to what anybody's doing in life, in a relationship.
There's always a purpose and a timeline.
But if I believe in it though.
But if you believe in it, bro, like
If I believe, it's hard for me to let go if I believe in it.
bro, you can.
Especially if I care about the
I don't-
but like, so this is when it comes down to being a realist, being optimistic, being like, this is when it comes down to that shit, because it's like, okay, in my head, I want this to play out. I know if I have this much time, if I have 3 years, this plays out this way. Or you'd be like, you know what? It's been this long. On the realistic tip, like, it's been this long, this happened, this is not gonna happen. So it's like, it can go so many different ways.
But how is that the final thing that it's not going to happen?
Because, bro, like how
you're being realistic about the situation.
But it also that depends. The timeline depends on the person because, like,
yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? Like,
I agree with that.
Me personally, if I'm telling you the truth, if I'm not lying to you, if I'm honestly living an honest life, and I'm telling you the truth, and you're still treating me like I'm not telling you the truth, you're treating me like someone else who doesn't tell you the truth or didn't tell you the truth at the time, what am I doing? Because you always have to throw yourself in there when you're making a decision. You always have to. Yes, I want this for someone else, but at some point you're going to get in your way and look yourself in the mirror and go, so what am I supposed to do? And so for me, that stuff, like, I mean, it depends, but I mean, like a month or two maybe, because
that's still 60 days, nigga.
That's fine, bro.
30 to 60 days.
And also, and it's different each situation depending on how frequently you talk to this person, how frequently you see them. You know what I mean? Like a month. Bro,
that's a lot of time, bro. And it's like, especially if you like, how I think, bro. It's like once somebody like, I don't know, if you're dealing with somebody and then they get touched up, like it's over. It's over.
No, yeah.
Like, damn. 60 days is enough time to get touched up.
No, but you're still in communication with them.
That don't mean shit.
Touched up.
Yeah.
Herman, they could, I hope you had a good day.
Bah, 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 bah.
And they get touched up. Like, nigga, right after the top. That's what I'm saying.
What?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's just like, bro, it comes down to truth. It comes down to perspective. It comes down to communication. It comes down to a bunch of different things, bro. But like, there's some niggas who are grown. Like, my bitch, I blaze. Okay, I blaze some shit. I'm coming back.
What
like,
they got to do with being grown?
Would you maturity level?
What they got to do with being mature?
Some niggas, that doesn't bother them. They did their dirt. She did her dirt. They come back.
With like age or maturity, though.
What does that have to do with? Please tell me. What is that? Because I would say I'm not mature enough for
that. Niggas ain't got nothing else.
There was niggas at recess at 10 years old watching they bitch go kiss another nigga on the slide and then come back to them on the monkey bars and still fucking with her.
Because being a whole ass nigga?
No, I'm not calling you a whole ass nigga.
No, I'm asking a question.
I'm just saying,
like, what are you labeling that as?
I'm saying that has nothing to do with like age or maturity. That's just person. That's not age or maturity. Yeah.
So if you
take your bitch back at 9 years old from the nigga kissing her on the monkey bars.
But what if you was over at slap ass Thursday? You was slapping ass.
But that's what I'm saying. At 9 years old, if that's what you was on, that's just how you are. That's just how you look at it. But you could get older and change.
Are you is that a forgiving person, or is that just you don't give a fuck? Like, what is like? What's the label?
It's a standard thing.
Yeah,
it's a standard
priority thing. Like
it's like what you deem for that person as okay or not.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so I'm not gonna say that. No. No.
Talk.
No, because it doesn't make sense. It's not right. That's what I'm saying. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a tough one.
It doesn't make sense?
No, it doesn't. There's not that big of a deal, for real.
Nah, brothers, I appreciate the conversation. It was good. I thought it was a good conversation, bros. Like, I think that.
So you guys are just moving on.
I think, but there's a level of growth that comes with moving on, though.
It's not a moving on, bro, but it's like I said,
acceptance.
If you give it all you had, bro, and you know that, like, and you accept, like you said, you accept, okay, I did wrong. Okay, no, they hit this line. They hit the line, and then they crossed it, and you let them know, like, and they still cross it. Then it's like, bro, what do you want me to do? Like you said, it's a standard. You know what I mean? Your standard is here. And you're not budging for nobody. Just because you're not budging for nobody doesn't mean you want to accept certain things along the way. But like, nigga, they broke your standard. Because if they broke your standard and you go back,
brother, I have a question.
You don't have a standard.
I have a question now. are you lowering yourself if you lower your standard for someone else?
No.
So someone can see your growth, right?
Uh-huh.
You want someone to see your growth.
Mm-hmm.
You hit a certain point in a relationship, a friendship, relationship, whatever, to where you now have to see or recognize the other person's growth.
Yeah.
What is that? No, don't say no. Because there comes to a point where you have to recognize someone else's growth.
No,
or you
I'm saying it's not. You're not lowering your standards because you accept something different from somebody else.
How? If this is your norm in your life that you live by, and you've held every relationship, friendship to this standard, when this one comes around later in life, how is that not?
Because some people are worth the investment and some people aren't.
And that's okay. I respect that.
It's not about you lowering your standards. It's just some people are worth.
This is worth the time,
and some people are not, and that's up to you to decide, based off of your standards. You invest money in the stock market, you can invest $50 into Starbucks or $50 into a new coffee company, right?
Yeah.
If both of them do well, you're going to get more money back from the new company because they have less investors than Starbucks.
That makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? So your gamble on this company was bigger because they have less.
Because they're new.
Right. But if you feel like it's worth it, but you may still feel more comfortable investing in Starbucks and getting less in return.
Because it's more fun.
Because they showed you something before.
Yeah.
You know, this is Starbucks.
It's Starbucks. Like, you already know what Starbucks is.
But this new startup coffee company, you're like, yes, I could get more. I could, but you're still so new.
What's the likelihood?
Yeah, like I'm just gonna I'm gonna invest in Starbucks because I know Starbucks is worth it. And just climb and make money slowly, you know?
No, I feel that.
But Starbucks is Starbucks.
And that's what I'm saying. So when Starbucks acts like Starbucks, don't be mad.
You can't say don't be mad.
But you can't say
no. You can't say don't be mad.
You already knew you was investing in big brands.
Yeah,
you can't say don't be mad.
Corporate, you already know. You go here.
How you express it, you may have to do it a certain way.
Nah, you could be mad. You could be.
But you're gonna be mad.
Yes, but how if you're being a realist about the situation, you already know I can either go with corporate or I can go with family owned. So when corporate you do like corporate, how are you mad?
You're mad because you knew that one day that you woke up and you tasted the coffee and it tastes like coffee beans. Like,
but brother,
what I'm
saying is there's two gambles here in this situation.
Yeah.
There's the gamble of the corporate, the big foundation can treat you and dog you out, buy you out, do whatever they want to.
Yeah.
Or there's the gamble of, do I go with this small business that just started?
Yes.
Now you can't get mad.
No,
you can't get.
You're gonna get mad though.
But you can't get mad if you took the gamble with the small company and they don't blow up. And then you can't get mad at the corporate company for treating you like a basic ass nigga.
No, you can get
based
mad.
off of your standard. That's why you can't get mad.
Yeah. I just said you can't get mad.
No, you said you can get mad.
No, I said you can't.
You said if Starbucks starts acting like Starbucks, you can't get mad.
You cannot get mad. We're saying the same thing.
You can get mad.
I'm saying you cannot.
I'm saying you can.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, you said cannot.
No, I'm saying you can.
Okay. I got you, brother. Now that makes sense. But why, if you knew the gamble before you invested, before you took the
because that's
investment,
still happy. You still lost your money.
Yeah, money.
But you knew what comes with that.
But you still lost your money. And that hurts.
You go to that blackjack table, you know you could win it all or lose it all.
But it's still.
But that's why it hurts.
That's different. No, that don't hurt me.
All right, no.
Wow.
Let's not even get into this bag. No, let's not get into this bag.
It makes me happy. Because that's how you know something's coming.
He's a table fiend. A real table fiend.
When this is we sit on this, or are we going this is our newest one?
I mean, shit, we'll make another one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't want to.
Yeah.
I was gonna say some shit, but never mind. That's right.
Put this out on Monday.
This is the Monday one? No, we're still on the Sunday one?
Okay.
This is cool. Yeah, this is cool. I like this conversation.
I like this one.
You got anything to say, brother? Shout out there, Just Jokes IRL. We got like 2 more shows before the end of the year. We've been selling out the room, so we'll place the link in the description. Want to give a thankful shout out to our sponsor, Seattle Sorbet, for sponsoring this episode. You can find Seattle Sorbets in many different locations around the Seattle metropolitan area. Give them a look on your Instagram at Seattle Sorbets or on your local DoorDash page. Shout out to Cave 17, another one of our sponsors here. Gourmet pasta in the Seattle area, delivering anywhere as far as Linwood to Tacoma. Also check us out on DoorDash or on the website. You guys got anything else to say?
Thanks for showing up. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what y'all, if you have any other topics y'all want us to talk about or reach on in the next few episodes. Yeah.
If you got any questions you want us to answer to, 11% pod on Instagram, DM us. We'll get you up on your. This was episode 48. We out.